It's the most wonderful time of the year. Counting down the weirdest, craziest, and downright most mothershipy moments of the year. The 12 DAs of Christmas to all, and to all, a good overnight.
I'm so proud of you.
How dare you tell us you're going to give us nice fresh waffles at a Waffle House?
You got your dog on the roof.
For some DA, he just sniffed the phone.
He's standing in the hallway and gets a full frontal of Brock.
Oh, no!
I just want him back. What a scorned ex-lover. Shut up.
How about whole snapper? You never heard of that before?
Mraz, come on. How you feeling, bud?
It's just some made-up thing that out of my head or something.
Oh, no!
Oh, a hot dog!
Oh, Badlands has taken a hot dog off of Mraz's plate.
Oh, DA, let me call you back. I'm being robbed.
The time is now. The place is here, and the whole wide world is filled with cheers.
Sara is next up in Boston, 98.5 The Sports. Hello, Sara.
DA.
What's up?
Hi. Oh, my goodness. I miss you so much locally on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Thanks so much.
You were awesome then, and you're even better now.
Well, this is the souped-up version of the show. I'm glad that you enjoy it. What are you doing up this late?
I don't know. I couldn't sleep. So I'm like, I'm going to call DA and give him my best.
Well, thanks very much. Have you been out partying, going out, or what? Just you can't sleep?
Can you tell?
You have. You have.
I was totally out partying, and now I'm suffering some insomnia. And I have to work tomorrow at 8:30. I don't even think I'm going to go back to bed tonight.
Wow, that is coming up real soon. About 4.5 hours, you've got to wipe up.
I know.
Wow, you've got
to... I couldn't resist calling you.
Yeah, well, thanks for calling me. Are you going to be able to sober up by the time you actually get to work at 8:30?
No, I don't think so.
Where'd you go out?
There's a place at the St. Mary's stop.
Okay.
It's called Kayugaku.
Oh.
It's a Japanese barbecue place.
Oh, so was this sake that did you?
No, Kirin beers.
Oh,
beer.
Kirin beers. That'll do it. Those are strong beers.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, well, I'm glad that you had a really good time. That's a pretty raucous Tuesday night for you.
But I wanted to send you my best and say I'm so proud of you and congratulations on making your way up and just all of your accomplishments. I'm so proud of you.
Well, thank you. That means a lot. I know we've never met, but I'm so glad that you're proud of me, Sara.
I'm more proud of you than I am of the Red Sox.
That's not saying much.
That Lackey looks so good. What's going on? I don't know what's going on because he's lost so much weight and he looks really good, but they're just not hitting. It's like the old adage. It's like they're hitting, but they're not pitching well, and vice versa. Yep,
that old adage. Yeah, well, look, that Red Sox lineup looks about as drunk as you on a regular basis.
It's so true. So, like Boston, it's like when I watch the games, I feel like people are there. They just want to like be seen. Do you know what I mean? And it's like they don't really want to watch the games for what it is.
Yeah, no, there's the modern day baseball fan, even at Fenway, which is a great place to watch a game. One of my favorites. You got the people texting, they're on Twitter, they're taking a picture and a selfie, then posting it on Facebook and Instagram. They have no idea what's going on. Then they look up, it's the 7th inning, the 8th inning, time to sing Sweet Caroline, we go home.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm hoping the best for them, but I'm not holding my breath.
No, don't hold your breath. It's better to go out and party on a Tuesday night than wait for the Red Sox to turn this thing around.
Exactly, but I just wanted to send you my best.
Oh, thanks.
And say congratulations.
Well, thank you very much.
On everything that you've achieved. I'm so proud of you, DA.
That is really nice of you, and thanks for following my career so closely, and you have to chime in again sometime.
In best regards.
Okay, best regards back to you. Thank you, Sarah.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay. All right, bye-bye. Well, that was very sweet. That really was very, very sweet. And that is a hell of a night for Sarah. Again, it's almost 4 a.m. in Boston. She's got to get up for 8:30 to go to work. I mean, that's going to be a hell of a Wednesday.
Just living the nightlife. DA on CBS Sports Radio.
The Gobbler joins us here from Green Bay, and he's on 107.5.
Came up with this little song for the day show. So, here we go. Title Town. RELAX. Fire me up now, my circuits are dead. God knows what DA is up to again. Well, some people think I'm out of my mind. I know I ain't, just a wasting my time. So permission aboard, go right ahead. Fire me up now, my circuits are dead. Singing, fire me up, fire me up, fire me up. Fire me up now, my circuits are dead. RELAX. Woo! Go Pack, go!
Brock, what is your problem with the Gobbler here?
Okay, so in the beginning of the song, he normally does his gobble sound, and this time I listened to it, and at first take, I'm like, man, that sounded different. Went back and pulled the tape. DA, let me play this for you.
Woo! Here we go, Title Town.
Right after the gobble, there's a quick, like, sort of weird transition, and there's no way in that amount of time between his into his speaking that was him. That is a recorded gobble sound that he has
come
brought.
on.
No, DA, I'm telling you, it is a recorded gobble sound. Listen again very closely for the end of the gobble, from the end of the gobble transition into his song.
Here we go, Title Town.
Maybe I just have a better ear than everyone sitting here, but I'm telling you, it happens.
So wait a second. You think that he recorded his own gobble and is playing it over some type of tape recorder or something?
Like someone else on the show, it's gone to their head here.
You think the Gobbler is now...
The Gobble's buying his own hype.
He is buying his own hype and he's recreating his own gobble?
Absolutely.
Why would he do that? He can gobble. We know he can gobble. He's called the Gobbler.
Because I think he hit it so perfectly that first time he did it, he doesn't want to have a letdown gobble.
Do you think he recorded his gobble from our show? Or do you think that he has tested out his gobbles in his recorder?
No, I think that he's recorded it from one of our podcasts because I'm sure there's been a million of them with the Gobbler in there doing this.
Here we go, Title Town.
And you know that you're hearing it each time I play it. You know you're hearing it.
It's too clear, though. It doesn't sound like a recording.
I got to step in here. This is ridiculous. First of all, if the beauty of being able to gobble like that, maybe 10 people walking planet Earth can make that perfect a gobble.
Maybe.
That's part of the fun. If you can make a gobble like that, you're going to gobble as much as you can. You're not going to record that gobble and keep on hitting the play.
He's nicknamed the Gobbler, too, so he feels like he's got to always gobble.
Because that first time he gobbled, it was so perfect. You imagine trying to recreate that every single time you called? That's too much pressure for one man.
No, it's not. And first of all, by the way, that subtlety that Kenny only heard, nobody else, it's called taking a slight breath after you gobble and going to your next point.
Let me give it to you one more time. Just listen real closely.
Here we go, Title Town.
No doubt in my mind. And he doesn't have the editing system that we do either, so he left that on, so he couldn't fade that out. If he could have faded out that little breath at the end of the gobble, then maybe I wouldn't have picked up on it.
Let me play the original gobble. This drop that I have on my side, this is the original gobble. Let's see if he takes a breath after or before the gobble. Because he goes, then and then afterward, there is a bit of a... He's got to go right after the gobble. Let me hear yours.
Here we go, Title Town.
All right, he doesn't take the breath, but I can't imagine. It sounds too clear for that to be a recording. What's he playing that on?
I have no idea. Maybe he's got some advanced gobble system on his phone, or he's got something else going on.
Because
also he's playing the tambourine or whatever it was in the background too. I mean,
it was a cowbell.
Something going on here.
That's exactly the point. Do you think a man at 4 a.m. playing the cowbell and singing into the phone is now sitting in front of a computer, seeing which edited gobble sounds better?
Yes. Yes. He's playing a cowbell and doing a gobble at 4-something in the morning. Yeah, I think he's doing that.
No, but here's the question: if he's going to sing a song and have the the cowbell going, what hand does he possibly have available to play the tape gobble?
He can, because he didn't start the cowbell right away. He puts his recording device down, and then bing, 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 he starts hitting the cowbell.
You think he's in front of a computer, he's clicking the perfect gobble, then he starts the song, picks up the cowbell, and starts playing the cowbell.
Yes.
That is one magic loogie.
Here we go, Title Town.
It's one magic gobble.
Our listeners are the best in radio, even if sometimes we have no idea what they're talking about. DA on CBS Sports Radio.
There is a line that Chubbos will not cross. Fat ass! And that is the NBA long sleeve jerseys. Hey, I will eat a 4-pound burger with cheese and Gouda and bacon and ham on a huge bun. Fat ass! I will go and eat a horse collar kielbasa with fat ass fried onion rings on top of it. I will put bacon on my sundae. Fat ass! But I will not buy a basketball jersey that has sleeves on it. Fat ass! The NBA. Fat ass! The NBA is the only league that can't figure out how to market to Chubbos and Chubettes. Fat ass! It's amazing. Everybody else can figure this thing out. I mean, Bartolo Colon still has a job, but the NBA has no idea how to market to fat asses. It's amazing. Ass! It's absolutely amazing. Brock, we have riled up the Thictator.
He is not happy with you in the least bit. He goes, he said fat ass about 15 times. What the hell is going on? So then that provoked me to play the fat ass trap another 10 times in that segment.
He was reaching over trying to stop you from playing it.
He's lucky I didn't cut his hand off. This is my side of the room. Stay on your side, pal. You spill over enough as is, okay?
Yeah, he could play the fat ass drop, but he can't pick a college football game to save his life.
Why were you trying to stop him from playing the drop?
Because it's enough's enough. I mean, you're rattling off the fat word how many times? How many fat asses does it take to screw in a light bulb here? I mean, holy God, we got it, okay?
I don't know. How quickly do you guys go out of breath? So, I mean, come on.
And obviously, you're not the sharp. We're people, too. Enough. Like, I mean, you're rattling off of that. And then, by the way, I understand the point you were trying to make, but calling all those foods disgusting and gross, how about delicious? Because everybody who goes to these games finds them great. Anything covered in cheese, Gouda, Havarti, blue cheese, bacon, smother everything in bacon, smother my face in bacon, it's delicious.
Spoken like a true fat ass.
You could wrap a piece of a leaf in bacon and smother it in cheese and serve it at a game, and I'm eating it. Enough. Something that liquefies down my throat. But I get it down, no problem.
That's not a good thing. It's really unhealthy for you.
I understand it's unhealthy for me, but as I've been to the doctor before,
clearly you don't know what unhealthy is.
Clearly
you don't know what unhealthy
Okay, but
means.
that doesn't mean you tease with the F word left and right.
You're doing you.
You know what? It's like you guys are like a wide receiver and a quarterback. You're pointing out there. You're telling him there's a hot read there. You keep yelling fat ass. He keeps hitting fat ass. We got a fat ass, fat ass, fat ass, fat ass.
Because you're too fat to keep up. I'm sorry.
Enough with the F word.
I'm not saying it to you.
But you're saying it in general. You're saying it to my people, my peasants, my merchants. You're talking to all of them. We have a lot of fat people that listen to the show. They don't need to be called fat.
Stadiums just keep making all of these high-caloric foods. The more meat and cheese and bread you can put on something, the better. The more fried it is, the better. The more things we can find to put bacon on, the better. They're doing everything. Again, this is the golden age for fatsos. Have you...
Again,
Chubbies. Chubbies? Okay.
Chunks. Huskies.
Chunks? You want me to call it a chunk?
Chunk is way worse than fat.
Anything other than the F word.
I mean, how about that new song? It's all about the bass, about the bass, about the bass. No treble. It's about fat women. It's about being proud to be a fat woman.
Curvy.
Okay, curvaceous. All right. And she's like, I'm bringing booty back. I mean, it's all about being large. This is the golden age for your people.
It's about being comfortable in your skin, which is what Chubbo Nation is all about. And they don't need to be teased by you thin... I mean, this guy is some kind of hippie. You're like a nerd. Enough. Just you're nerdy. He's a hippie. Just because you're thin doesn't make you better than us. We're cool and we're fat.
Well, that's fine. but you're also not trying very hard not to be fat.
Sure we are. We take
What
walks.
are you doing?
I
Sitting
walk
there
the
eating
dog
your
around the
beer,
lake
your
all the time.
nachos, and your wings while your jersey's too tight? You're wondering why? You're really trying hard,
First
pal.
of all, I've converted to whole wheat pasta, so that's another story.
This is from the same guy yesterday that laughed so hard a chicken cutlet came up.
I didn't have the whole... First of all, I chewed the chicken cutlet, so it was probably a piece. And not everything you get filters down your stomach. Some stuff gets stuck in your throat.
Yeah, because you need to chew it properly. That's a problem with you hogs. You just go to the trough and start slopping things in instead of chewing. My dog does that.
That's not true. And usually when I have chicken cutlets, I have mashed potatoes, which helps silk everything down. I had baked potatoes yesterday, so the harder potato didn't help. Oh, wait, laugh it up. Let's all laugh at the big guy. Everybody look at the big guy and chuckle.
Oh, it's so funny because you so often love to be the big guy that likes to have people stare at you and talk about what you're eating, and you're proud of being chubby. You call yourself a thick-tater. You put shirtless pics on Facebook all the time. But suddenly now we're picking on you because we have attention on your weight.
Yeah, because when thin people put a negative light on chunky people, it hurts. It really hurts, and I don't think I should be having the fat bomb thrown. And you went through that whole thing. You could have done that whole chump and thrown out different words. Oh, the huskiness and everybody. But you just kept yelling fat at the top of your lungs and thought, well, you know what? This is a pass because I'm doing my chump here. And then he looks over at you, like I said, and he just keeps clicking the button. It's ridiculous. Enough's enough. Fat ass! You know, you need to go watch a Star Wars movie. He needs to go boo somebody and get the heck out of our chunky people's lives. You're not a peasant or a merchant in my dictator nation. Get out of here. Fat ass!
I was laughing my butt off, dude. I was loving it so much.
Oh, that's excellent. Oh, that is good eating right there. Whew. I needed that.
Where Chubbo Nation comes to digest its dinner. DA on CBS Sports Radio.
Jeff is in Dallas. He's on 105.3 The Fan. What's going on, Jeff?
Yeah, I've just got just heard about the upcoming documentary, One Puffy Moment, which represents me.
Oh.
No, the lead, and I've been coaching a team that was doing real good until I faltered off because of everything that was going on. I thought it was actually happening. And, I'm kind of in a place of embarrassment here,
Wow, I got to tell you, I have no idea what you're talking about.
I've been competing in this tournament.
Compete in what tournament?
Well, it's like a nationwide, they're posting it nationwide all over Facebook. I'll be in my room, my room's a mess. And,
now, are you talking about being puffy, like being a chubbo, or are you talking about our bracket challenge or running a 40-yard dash? Which one of these?
I have no idea why they come up with that title.
One puffy moment.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, everybody was in this competition, okay? It was like a scavenger hunt for certain types of things, okay? And whoever got the most won during each game, while each game was going on. We had that time limit to complete the task.
Now, did you just wake up and maybe this was all a dream? Maybe you still think you're sleeping?
No, this is no dream, sir. This is no dream.
Because this might be the single most incoherent call I've ever taken. I have no idea what you're talking about. With all due respect, of course.
Well, with all due respect, all of America has been watching this. And on our all show, all over the nation, okay? They've been broadcasting my image on national television, okay?
Your image has been on national TV.
Pardon me?
You have been on national TV?
They talked about me. They were looking at me while I was going on, while I'm sitting here in my room.
People are talking about you as you sit there in your room?
Yeah, you want to hear it on the radio?
Yeah.
See, that's the crock.
I see. I have to tell you, I think that's you and I talking on your radio because you've called a radio station.
I called the radio station because that's what I was instructed to do when they told me about this documentary. It's like I don't know, I think it said like a 7-minute documentary or something that they were thinking about making a movie out of. I mean, everybody in this neighborhood has been involved. I'm sure there's one honest person that's going to step up and say something.
You know, I got to be honest, I'm a little scared for you. Have you been drinking or anything tonight?
Everything I've had to put up with. And now I'm not going to be compensated for them using my image and destroying my character. I mean, that's degradation of my character and everything else. And you're going to tell me that your radio station is not going to compensate me for this? That this is some made-up thing that out of my head or something?
Yeah,
I mean, come on, man. Everybody's been listening to the same radio I have, okay?
Well, I'll tell you, I think we've hit a bit of a roadblock here in this conversation. So anyway, Jeff, you know what? Feel free to call back anytime, but probably best idea is just to get some sleep right now.
Well, the best idea, I think, would be for me to contact my lawyer.
Yeah, definitely call your lawyer, and you can have your lawyers contact us, okay?
Now, is there a particular name I was supposed to use, like during the competition, that I may have had or used?
You know, I'm still not sure what competition you're talking about. I know you mentioned a scavenger hunt. We have not had a scavenger.
Auto Parts, Texas Motor Speedway. I mean, I can go on, man.
Oh, the scavenger hunt of the Texas Motor Speedway? Yeah, I don't think we had a scavenger hunt of the Texas Motor Speedway, Jeff. But anyway, I do have to get to break. I encourage you to contact your lawyers and, definitely get some rest right now. Okay.
I'll be talking to you.
Yes, sir. So, anyway, you just witnessed DA show history, the single most incoherent call I've ever received